The fingers of the sun peeped through the hinges of the wooden window and touched her eyes. It wasn't a sound sleep, but nature was kind on her to have a few hours nap. She dressed up for CDS. She stepped out and saw Ephraim. He gave her a bright smile. "You look worried, Ginika. Abadi, how are you? Sorry, I forgot you don't understand my language. Your eyes are swollen, Ginika. Are you okay?" he quizzed. She gave a faint smile. "I am fine, Ephraim, and thanks for last night. I appreciate your concern," she said. She took 2 steps forward and stopped. "Ephraim, will you be so busy today? Maybe in the afternoon?" she asked. "I am not sure, but I will be at home. Yuan, make I do something for you?" he asked. "Yes, I just need a company to where I want to go today. I don't want to go alone," she replied. "Let me know when you want me to follow you. Anything for my Ginika." "Oh," he said and smiled. "Thank you, Ephraim," she said and left. Ephraim brooded as he watched her walking away. What could be going on in this lady's life? It is written all over her that life had not been nice to her. Ginika sat under the tree that provided shade for the CDS hall after the program, hoping to see Aina and talk to her. Few minutes later, she showed up with Ben, hands locked. They had bottles of yogurt in their hands and laughed at distance. Ginika walked briskly towards them, greeted Ben and pulled Aina away from him. "Aina, what are you doing? I have been waiting here for you since. Your number is switched off. You know we should go to the hospital again. Let's look for this guy and clear our conscience," she exclaimed. Aina snapped her hand off hers and gave a straight, blunt face. "See, girl, I am not going anywhere with you again. Why are you making it sound like I caused the accident? I have tried. I purposely left the house for you because I know you won't stop pestering my life over this issue. I am done, Aina," she snapped at her. Ginika was surprised at her utterances. "Aina, really? Is it because of your newly found boyfriend? Where is your conscience, Aina? Could you please put yourself in his shoes?" she said. Aina scoffed. "His shoes cannot size me," she said and walked away to meet Ben. They locked hands again. "What was that all about?" Ben quizzed. "I told you, it's nothing serious," she replied. Ginika stood like a tree watching them as they faded into the distance. She headed back home. It was almost evening. She knocked on Ephraim's door but met his absence. She left home for the hospital. She was clueless and helpless. She wandered alone, searching the nook and cranny of the hospital. An elderly nurse noticed her wandering around. She called her and asked what was wrong and who was she looking for. "I am looking for a friend. He was reportedly involved in an accident on his way to the city yesterday and we have not found him," she explained. "I think I saw when they were moving him. Some of them didn't make it through, but let me refer you to someone. You see that white tall building? There is a bungalow painted green beside it. Go into the building and ask for Nurse Nwosu. She is a nurse in accident and emergency unit. She should have information," she explained. Ginika knelt on her knees to appreciate the woman and walked briskly into the said building. She met patients and nurses moving around the building. Her gaze caught a nurse walking towards her with medical equipment in her hand. She was the same nurse she met the first day they came and told her virtually all the victims died. "Good evening, Ma," she greeted, but the nurse just gave a stare and continued walking. She followed. "Please, Ma, do you remember me? I was here yesterday to ask for a friend that was brought in yesterday. He involved in an accident and we couldn't find him," she said. "Sorry. I meet a lot of people every day, so I wouldn't know if you said something to me or not," she replied. "Oh, that's true. Please, Ma, I am looking for Nurse Nwosu," she asked. Without looking at her, she asked, "From where and what do you want?" I was directed to her concerning the accident, Ma. We have not been able to locate him yet," she explained. The nurse scoffed. "So it's Nurse Nwosu that hid him, right? Is that what you have come to confirm?" she said bluntly. "No, Ma, that is not what I mean. I have searched everywhere but I couldn't find him, so I thought I could get information about where others that are not in the wards are," she said. Ginika was getting exhausted because the nurse wouldn't stop walking fast to another distant building and she couldn't help but follow. "Well, Mrs. Nwosu is indispensable right now, if you can wait for her till she's available. She has a lot at hand at the moment," she said. "Oh, okay, Ma. What time do you think she will be done, Ma?" she asked. "Young lady, I can't answer that. Go into the building you met me and wait for her," she said. "Okay, thank you, Ma," said Ginika and headed back into the building. She sat there and waited. Cries of pain from patients and loss of loved ones tore the building apart. Every hands on deck and nurses ran around with medical equipment. It reminded her of the day she lost her brother. Memories flashed in her head. It was getting darker, she was hungry and tired. She laid on the chair and slept off. She felt a tap on her legs. She jumped up. It was a young female nurse. "Are you okay? You've been here since and you are not doing anything. Is there any problem?" she queried. "I'm sorry. I am waiting for Nurse Nwosu. I met a nurse in the evening. She asked me to wait for her here," she explained. The nurse looked bemused. "She asked you to wait? But I saw you walking with her when you came in the evening," she said. Ginika got confused. "You don't understand. The nurse you saw me with in the evening was the one that told me to wait for Nurse Nwosu because she is busy," she explained. Ginika's explanation surprised her as she felt confused on how the story went. "I am telling you that the woman you followed is Nurse Nwosu." Ginika was almost moved to tears. "Oh my God. This can't be true, but why did she do that? Why? Why can't she give me the information I need instead of keeping me here for hours? Why?" she exclaimed. Nurse Nwosu showed up from a distance. "Here she comes," said the nurse and walked briskly back to her post. She walked in and gave a straight face with her head up. "Follow me," she said as she walked past Ginika. To be continued.